So somehow Hasan fans have gotten even worse, and now they're resorting to harassing Ethan in fucking public.
A series so villainous,
Let's get into
even
it.
the Joker is watching. In today's video, Ethan Klein has been confronted IRL by seemingly deranged lunatic Hasan supporters.
Jesus.
He has responded on his podcast. Ethan is now beefing with YouTuber Adam McIntyre. He's also calling out...
Do we know who the fuck this guy is? And also, what is that nasty-ass Gamer Subs cup that you can get using code BALDY for 10% off?
Reddit for being complete hypocrites. Subscribe for literally the greatest entertainment of the 21st century.
Let's up those numbers!
Now, quick recap.
That is going to be the greatest thing to ever come out of Ludwig Square. That and the subathon.
From last video, basically Ethan Klein was confronted by a bunch of people asking him whether he supports Palestine. They basically aggressively put a camera in his face, you know, super hostile, and then they were very...
So here's the thing, and I don't know if this is base to say. Is it fair to say that I just like don't give a fuck about either of them? Am I crazy for that? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'll be that. Hey, that's them. You know, people ask me, do you support Israel? Do you support Palestine? I like, bro, I play video games. You know, like, you can do whatever the hell you want, but like, why the fuck are you coming to me, a balding 31-year-old man who thought the World War II was in the 1800s, and asking me, so which one of these countries do you support in this geopolitical warfare? Genuinely, I've never ever given anybody the illusion that I've ever wanted to have the desire to talk about Israel-Palestine. I truly don't give a fuck.
very shocked when he actually said that he does in fact support Palestine. Almost like Hasan and his goon squad have been lying about him all this time. Here's a quick clip.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is your stance on Palestine?
I love it.
You love Palestine?
Yeah.
You went to Israel though. You support Satan, yeah?
No, you don't.
All right, cool. So this is the final test, buddy. Get a free Palestine from me.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine?
Yeah.
From the river to the sea?
Yeah.
My man, I appreciate that. Okay, go. What about you? You were in the IDF. Wait, hold on. You were in the West Bank. You used to go in people's houses in the middle of the night?
No, she's a secretary.
I was a secretary.
You were a secretary. Can we get a free Palestine from you?
Sure, free Palestine.
All right, cool.
Right, so since then, Acer has responded.
I'm sorry, guys, but like, these people are so gay. Like, genuinely. Do you really think that going on the streets and harassing people and shoving their fucking cameras in their fucking face and getting them to say free Palestine is going to fucking do anything for your cause? No, you're just being obnoxious, and you're using a guise of holier than thou and moral righteousness to disguise your harassment as political correctness. And I think all of these extremists, activists, are all retarded. Sorry, guys, I will. If you have one of these fucking flags in your bio, that sets off a red flag in my brain saying, oh yeah, this guy's fucking retarded. The only flag that I actually support in your bio is the goddamn United States of fucking America. Hell yeah, brother, greatest country on earth. Yahoo! Anyways.
And apparently later on, we figure out the interviewer is actually a terrorist supporter. Very shocking. Not surprised in the least.
And this guy sprung into action, his buddy, and he was in my fucking face. Like, I was walking, and he was like, he was trying to stop me from walking. He was like in my face, right?
Israel though. You support Satan, Yahoo?
No, you don't.
Satan Yahoo, I never heard that one. It took me a minute to process it, because I love who? Oh, Netanyahu. I definitely don't love Netanyahu. I don't think I've never expressed any adoration or any
I don't even know who that is.
sentiment about the guy. In fact,
Not even before we had
No
social
idea who the
media.
fuck that is.
Like, never.
I plan to keep it that way too.
To defeat him.
This behavior is weird as fuck.
I was able to
weird as fuck.
Elections, I think was it once or twice?
I think it was twice, and CP Livni was the female.
Oh my God, they're drinking guacamole gamer fart, new gamer sub soda release that you can order as well using code BALDY for 10% off. This shit is fucking delicious, and get yourself a tub of Happy Juice as well. Yo, editor, put an image of Happy Juice. I'm plugging the out of my shit right now because this shit is delicious. Code BALDY, 10% off. Put a graphic or I'm coming for your job. Yeah, code BALDY, 10% off. Anyways.
Who won when we voted for her.
Wait. So you're telling me Ethan this entire time was pro-Palestine? Absolutely shocking information. He's actually been consistent in his beliefs in a long time.
Yep.
There's no way my Lord and Savior, the ultimate Messiah, Hasan, was lying to...
Do we see the gay ass shit that he's wearing on his shirt?
I'm going to wear a cheetah print shirt with a bunch of photoshopped cheetahs on it. So that way I can look
like I'm 12 years old. This is a 45-year-old man, by the way, having a midlife crisis. You can tell he's having a midlife crisis by the clothes he wears. Jesus Christ.
Me. Also, I just gotta
Eat
point
the
this
rich,
out.
by the way.
If you are confronting people IRL over internet drama and internet disagreements,
Yep, get a grip.
that is a different level of pathetic. My God. You need to get an actual job. You need to remove your brain from the internet because it is no longer functioning, and you need to reevaluate your entire situation in life.
No, I will say, I went to Style Switch Barbecue down here in Austin, Texas, and one of the guys said, "Yo, Techie," gave me a fist bump, said, "Fuck Hasan." And I said, "True!" That shit was hilarious. He didn't give me a discount on my food, though, so that was kind of a bummer.
Then this next part, he talks about how they actually expected him to be this Israel dick rider, as Hasan would say it.
What about Ben Gvir? How do you feel about Ben Gvir?
Oh, I think he's insane.
That, like, bro, did you really expect me to endorse Ben Gvir?
Yeah.
I don't know what these people expect me to say. I'm like, hey, dude, my name's Ethan Klein, and I just want to say, I'm not even going to say it because people are going
Right,
to clip
so
that.
it's okay.
You know what?
But I'm going to say the worst thing you can imagine
Yeah.
about, you know, these people.
And then I come in and I say something even worse than you.
I've never said anything different than this. I've continually said the same thing. I've
What
never
about
said
Ben Gvir?
anything
How-
different.
Well, yeah, but Hasan has pretended that you have for years, and eventually, if you keep telling the same lie on the internet, eventually people will just continue believing it.
For several years, predating October 7th, and yet because of people like Hasan who continually lie about what I'm saying, the people like this and in the comments are like, get him, like the top comment. I think it got a little brigaded by our fans by now, but the top comment was like, hold him accountable.
Oh, I am not shocked that they do this all the time. They are literally goons who go around harassing people, essentially just asking everyone this one question, and heaven forbid they say the wrong answer or say that, you know, I'm not informed, maybe I don't keep up with things. They will post them online, completely lambast them in front of the internet, get their deranged lunatic followers to harass them IRL. Like, actually need to get a life, and this is coming from a slop tuber.
Yep.
Also that comment, like, hold them accountable. Really? Really? Hold yourself
Really,
accountable.
dude?
Holy shit. Just the insane level of hypocrisy. It's like they want to be this sort of moral police for the internet. They want everyone to say the magic word, say exactly what I think here. You must support the movement to the very extreme.
Support my movement or we kill you. Wow, that sounds like a great movement that I want to be on. Support my movement or we'll ruin your career. Oh, wow, great movement that we want to join, huh?
It's not enough to just support Palestine. You must support the terrorists, Hamas, everything. And it's just crazy that they're going after Ethan, man. Like, you'd think they'd be going after some, like, straight up Nazi or something, but this is Ethan Klein. He agrees with them on 99% of things. Then he talks about the real reason why they actually hate him.
Sure, free Palestine.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
How you
There you
doing,
go.
sir?
Back again.
No way, dude.
I remember the wave of Genshin Impact content creators who immediately jumped on the Free Palestine clout train before they did any research whatsoever. And I'll be real, I don't know why we would want to be celebrating uninformed individuals just spouting our message, even though they have no idea what the cause is about. I think it screams disingenuity, and I feel like these people should be pointed and laughed at because they're all a bunch of fucking fake frauds who will peddle whatever thing they think will get them the most updates on Twitter, and that's the reality of it.
No, we didn't. They call us liars.
Absolute
in the chat.
losers.
You're not going to catch me slipping because I've been saying the same thing for probably damn near a decade now.
Because here's the thing. If someone says free Palestine, I bet you 99% of the people wouldn't know what to say on Twitter if you said, and why do you feel that way? Oh, because I was told to say this? Jesus Christ, get a grip.
Before October 7th, but nobody wants to believe it. Why? Because I have the gall to criticize Hasan. And I mean, you just look at what ContraPoints is going through, and you'll see the same exact thing
Yep.
he's going through. Now, they're doing the same exact thing to her. So if you think ContraPoints is a Zionist or like genocidal or whatever the fuck based on her statement, like, I mean, to me, that's such a big red flag for their entire movement that they've now all come together in unison and be like, ContraPoints is genocidal.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Yep, I mean, that is basically the label they give to anyone they disagree with at all. And we all know that if you criticize Hasan, you basically brand yourself as this person who is okay to be harassed for life, right?
Yep.
And that is basically what Ethan did. He got very, close with Hasan because he went, they hosted a podcast together. And then the one time they actually disagreed on something, then they decided to completely go all in on Ethan. CPS on his kids, human skulls in the mail, endless amount of harassment. And even the ContraPoints thing he was talking about.
Consequences will be coming.
Right, just some context if you missed the last video. Basically, there's
Oh,
this
yeah.
other YouTuber who gave this nuanced take on the Israel-Palestine issue, right? Basically said that, human lives on both sides actually matter, guys. And,
What the
they
fuck
did
is
the whole
that
usual
druid?
spiel of, condemning bad people on
Well,
both
are we
sides,
in
et cetera,
Dark
et cetera.
Alliance
And
2,
this is
World
not
of
allowed.
Warcraft,
You
or where the
must,
fuck are we
treat
at?
all, Israelis, Jews as subhuman.
Holy
Otherwise, you're
shit,
not
what the
allowed in
fuck is
movement,
this?
Obviously, anybody you disagree with 1% is genocidal now. And the amount of times they have used that word, like genocide, dude, it has completely lost all meaning now because they just use it in the wrong context. Like when you call Ethan genocidal, it's just like, what do you mean? Like he's not out there killing anybody. It's literally the same strategy
The only genocide that's going on is Hasan's chat's IQ every single time he talks.
they've been using all this time. Like just call everybody racist, sexist, homophobic labels, and then it just waters down the meaning of those words. It's like Casey.
Oh, yeah.
just calling everybody, anybody who disagrees with me is incel, misogynistic, sexist. Like it's all just like the buzzwords to rile up their community.
Jesus
And at the
Christ,
end of the
why
day,
would you
nobody's
show me
believing
that?
this shit.
Every time they film me, I'm like, they're not going to post that probably because it just makes me. I think I passed the test, right? But for them, I don't think they care about anything but the views.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm really confused how they actually posted a clip of you actually looking good. You actually agreeing with
Yep.
what they wanted you to say. There was absolutely nothing unhinged Ethan said there, and they posted it anyways as some sort of a gotcha. And turns out the guy who posted this video was actually in the comments liking all of the
Fucking
TikTok
moron.
comments saying, yeah, you know, I don't even believe them. They might have said that, but yeah, I just don't believe them. Like, serious question. What more do you need? Like, what more do you want them to do? Do you want them to
Oh, trust me. I already know that if you tell an internet on the internet long enough, people will start believing it. And even when it's proven false, they'll be like, but I don't like the guy, so I'm just still gonna believe it. So sorry. It's such a disgusting, vile place.
to Gaza, hand feed everybody. It's just absolutely insane the levels of like morality policing these people will do. Meanwhile, they have not donated a single cent to Palestine. They are not doing anything except using it as an excuse to harass people they don't like.
I think with Arknight's fanboys,
Ethan
absolutely.
talked about how aggressive they were, you know, just putting the camera in his face, trying to provoke him, and trying to get this sort of reaction so they can go viral.
I'll say from the minute this guy got in my face was extremely rude and aggressive. It was meant to upset me and set me off. And so like these guys are coming at these people just from the most rude,
Yeah.
It's like what the paparazzi do to
inflammatory way possible.
Celebrities get.
Why should Jewish people anyway be stopped for a test? Like the whole thing is so.
Well, I don't know what this guy's story is, but
Yeah, we have
That's
no
what
proof.
what he
definitely
does.
feels like
That's
Yeah,
what
no,
he-
it's
his whole
fucking
channel.
ridiculous.
You can look at his other videos. That's what he does.
It's fucking
yeah, I mean,
pathetic.
he pretty much exclusively just ask people about like Zionism and Palestine and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he knows that this guy's Jewish or not. I don't want to say that. I don't know.
He might be a
Why is he asking him about
public
it?
person, I'm not sure.
When you watch the video of me, you can't tell how close the camera is to me.
They're in
But
our
it's like,
face.
It's literally like inches away from my face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, so they go around literally asking everybody this one question. They stick
They
the
probably
camera
use
right up in
wide-angle
your face,
lenses to make it
harass you,
not
try to
look
get
like
a
they're in their
reaction,
face
and
as much
post
as
it
they are.
online to get views on TikTok. I mean, how absolutely pathetic. This is no different than those like cringe TikTok pranksters who just try to provoke people for a reaction. And this is where you kind of just completely lose me because
Yeah, TikTok pranksters, like the one guy who went and jump kicked people's doors to make them think that they were getting broken into in the middle of the night. What a good prank, man. Here's the thing. Pranks aren't pranks if they come at the safety and the sanity of the people, or sorry, the sanity and the safety and the emotional well-being of their victims. That's not a prank. That's just fucking harassment. Pranks are things where both people are laughing, not one person laughing at the other person's fear or panic.
you know, I'm always okay with people, you know, disagreeing with other people online, on the internet, whatever you want. Okay, you're allowed to disagree, you're allowed to have whatever opinions you have. Obviously, you will be called out if you say some dumb shit, but as long as it's online, I don't really care that much. But IRL is different. When you take this shit to them in real life and you're actually no
Weird as
longer
fuck.
an internet troll, you're like a real life troll, it just shows that you have no leg to stand on in your arguments.
weird
and
as
you
fuck.
need to escalate the situation, make them feel scared. Right now, they're never going to go to that place again because they know they're just going to be confronted by the lunatic Hasan fans. And now we get to the best part. We find out that the guy doing these interviews, you know, this so-called purity tester, he literally admits that he supports terrorists and he says, God bless October 7th. That is absolutely insane.
Jesus Christ.
I don't like terrorists, so I don't support Israel. God bless everybody. God bless.
Wait, okay, well, to be fair, he just said, I like terrorists, so I don't support
I
Israel.
can't understand.
Wait,
what
what's he
they're
about to say?
saying.
God bless.
October 7th? Okay, that's,
Yeah.
so, like,
Yeah.
let's call a spade here. He said, God bless October 7th. I mean, let's just be a little bit real here for a minute. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're a Jewish person,
And he's the one passing the test.
that's way worse than anything this guy said so far, which is super cut up as far as I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
what to even say. It seemed like he said something like they'll never be free, which obviously is terrible, but it's
But it is crazy how you can say the most crazy ass shit and then put free Palestine at the end of it, and then all these retards will just blindly agree because you said free Palestine. I mean, come on, can we get our own personality? Can we get our own point of views? Can we do some critical thinking? No, I think that's too much to ask in this day and age.
very cut up. But saying God bless October 7th, that's just scumbag shit right there. I mean,
That's worse than scumbag.
Look
That's
at you.
just like.
You're supporting genocide. You're supporting the babies, bro.
I mean, if you're saying God bless October 7th,
Yeah,
you're also
then-
supporting genocide. side. I'm just being honest.
Wait a minute. Are we
People
sure
have lost their
that
minds?
Hasan
They never
isn't
had to
behind
begin with.
camera? Because somebody just openly declaring their support for terrorists? I've only seen that a couple other times, one being Hasan, of course. This guy really just pulled a, I support the Houthis, 10 toes down, I believe they're doing a good thing. Hezbollah is my favorite flag. Bro, I don't think you
Fucking
guys realize
losers,
how crazy
dude.
this is. This guy said,
Like,
God bless
absolute
October
fucking
7th. Bro,
losers.
that's when Hamas terrorists attacked Israel, by the way, you know, in case you don't keep up with that stuff. It's like, if you can't disavow an insane, inhumane, like, terrorist attack, I mean, you're just crazy. And just think about the insane level of hypocrisy. These are the people. These are the people giving you a purity test. These are the people who are trying to paint you as the bad person. And let's not forget, these terrorists commit heinous, heinous crimes, like unspeakable things. Yet somehow Ethan Klein is the bad guy for literally saying exactly what they want, saying Free Palestine, agreeing with them on absolutely everything, yet he's the one getting harassed IRL. You cannot make this shit up, bro. I don't know what level of insane brainwashing has to take place for this to be your conclusion. I mean, am I wrong in saying this is like Hasan's influence in full effect here? Like, just the stuff he is preaching is just radicalizing so many people. People are just, you know, looking at the things he says and going, oh, well, I guess Ethan believes this stuff. I guess Ethan believes this stuff. I guess it's okay to support terrorists. I mean, this big lefty streamer seems to do it, and everybody, he's a pretty big audience. I mean, I guess that must be the right take. I mean, you gotta, like, stand in front of a mirror or something and say that to yourself. Like, oh, yeah, I love the terrorists. Yes, October 7th was a good thing, actually. Like, do you not see how incredibly stupid and inhumane that actually sounds? And don't get me wrong, I know they have some level of justification. They just have something in their mind who goes, well, X situation, therefore Y, right? It's the old Destiny logic, you know? I can make fun of dead kids because this person did this, because that person did this, because XYZ. Like, no, bro, you just come off completely unhinged to the average normal person. Then Ethan pulls up a clip of this interviewer.
I genuinely think that Twitch is allowing this to happen because this is the biggest talking point of their platform they've had in years, and numbers are on a decline, and they're willing to pretty much forego any ethics to keeping this on their platform and not punishing those who are promoting it, because I think they actually disagree, guys. I genuinely just think they agree. You know, Dan Clancy, I want to see him as a nice, friendly gooner, but I mean, he probably supports terrorism himself, because otherwise, why would this be allowed on his platform this fucking long? There's no way to not notice this. I mean, even from my community, I know thousands of reports have been put out on people breaking many different types of TOS, and none of them get punished for it, including my chat and Asmongold's chat, both doing that, as well as many other streamers all reporting them. None of them get banned. They turn a blind eye. They see these reports and they fucking delete them. It's nuts.
Guy rage baiting somebody else, and this guy, you know, unfortunately takes a bait. I don't really know who this guy is, but it seems he got pretty pissed.
Yeah, then I get banned for 2 weeks for calling someone fat. Yeah, I actually forgot about that.
Anything. You're poor and you're stupid. What? Scared of you? Yeah, you're scared.
It's Amazon, they have
don't take the
slave
bait.
labor
You're
in
getting
China.
baited,
Yeah, I
bro.
know.
Unfortunately.
Don't get baited with the you're scared, bro. Come on.
Do I look like
Child
I'm scared?
labor's based.
Do I look like I'm scared of you? Do I look scared?
Also, like, if you're rich enough to be cruising in a Rolls Royce, like, you don't want to get in a street fight with some dudes who are just gonna probably sue you and fucking get paid. You know?
Okay, so I don't know anything about this guy or whatever, but you know, if you have aggressive cameras in your face, right? Try to put yourself in that situation. There's this absolute lunatic terrorist supporting freak, right? He comes up with this camera all up in your face, calling you names, provoking you. I mean, of course you're gonna want to fight back, or at least you're gonna get really angry, right? Not the right move, obviously, if someone is, you know, no matter
Yeah, it's people going up to somebody, shoving a camera in their face, harassing them, and then getting surprised when they get fucking hit. It's pathetic.
how much they're provoking you, you likely want to, you know, stay calm, stay
I mean this generally, man. Like, people just need to bring bullying back. Officers need to be more understanding of, hey, this guy's being a absolute piece of shit. Trust me, he deserved my fucking fist breaking his nose. Twitch stuff does it to push streamers to kick where Amazon takes the paycheck. You think? Yeah, I don't know about that one, man.
It's expected. I mean, that's going to happen.
I don't know about
if
that.
you start pushing people's buttons, but it really just reminds me of those annoying YouTube pranksters who just push everybody's buttons, and then eventually something happens, and then they start crying, right? They get punched in the face. They, you know, in some cases, they literally get shot, right? And it's like F around and find out. If you're gonna keep doing this shit, don't be surprised when somebody gets fed up with this. Don't be surprised when somebody is like, okay, I'm done. I'm sick of you people. I'm fighting back. And then no camera saving you at that point. Right, so this next part, he plays another video. This guy just, you know, going around doing this to basically everybody. Purity testing, you know, the terrorist supporter, purity testing here.
Click this one. It has 700,000 likes.
Wait, quick question. What's your stance on Palestine?
Oh, I support Palestine.
There it is. That's what I said. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful.
Okay, again, I don't really know who that is. Apparently the comments were saying she's like a Filipino celebrity or something. I don't know how she is possibly related to the Israel-Palestine situation at all. It seems like they're just asking anybody and everybody about it. And I feel like this is not helping Palestinians. Like, how would this ever help Palestinians? The only thing this serves
That's
is to
so
find somebody to
cool.
witch hunt, right? So they basically keep asking people until somebody says no, or somebody says I don't know, or somebody is, you know, not informed about the situation or whatever. You know, basically doesn't give the 100% correct answer, and then they will just witch hunt them to hell, right? I wouldn't be surprised if their next question is not free Palestine, but their question is, do you support the Hamas terrorists? And if you say no, then they will witch hunt you your entire life, because that's essentially what happened to Ethan, let's be honest. And can you imagine, you know, you're in a hurry, you're going somewhere, you know, potentially say the wrong thing here. These psychos are gonna harass you your entire life, try to meet you IRL, try to dox you. It is just so pathetic, man. Now this next part, Ethan reads some of the comments.
Oh, I'm shocked, brother. Finally, the truth sets them free. Why are you shocked? Like, again, you shouldn't be shocked. I've been saying the same thing forever. We were so shocked we lost track of applying pressure. Ooh, what's wrong? Cat got your tongue? I ended up being normal and you thought I was insane? Got him. The biggest twist ever. He disarmed us with the magic words. That's right. Sorry, I'm unconvinced. Why? Same. Oh, so now they're going.
And these are all liked by him.
How are you this misinformed? How did
He's
this
black?
actually shock you? Like, Ethan having these beliefs should not catch you off guard. This is exactly what he's been saying all this time. This is literally what happens when you only consume Hasan.
It's because these people aren't going to tell you anything of the truth. They're only going to say things or twist things into making people look bad, right? So if you go to only one side of a party to get your information, you're always going to have something skewed, even if that's just me. Even if you only watch me, there's only so much I can do to completely paint the picture. There's side A, there's side B, and then there's the truth. Now, there's obviously the creators that do a better job of getting to that truth, but nobody can ever tell the whole truth. Biases always exist. They do. However, creators like the opposition are ones that give you about 0.1% of the truth and 99.9% of their own twist on things. But the other side doesn't really need to do that much twisting now, do they? The biggest twist that I do is say that Hasan's 45, when I'm well aware that he's somewhere between the ages of 34 and 36, just because I know it pisses him off. But it's good, harmless fun. 45-year-old man, by the way.
And his goon squad, and you're actively being brainwashed the past like several years in a row, which is why the Pegasus channel here is so important, because we need to clear the lies, okay? Because clearly they don't want to hear anything that Ethan actually says, so they need another channel to understand the truth here. So I don't know, because if you are a viewer and you only ended up watching Hasan,
nah, he's 45. True.
Obviously, you're gonna come to these beliefs. You're gonna be so surprised. Oh my God, Ethan doesn't want a genocide. Ethan doesn't want innocent people to.
Because all they say is, oh yeah, this person who I don't like is a Nazi, by the way, guys. Oh, okay, great.
Randomly just die. But this is what he's been saying this entire time. So we need to, you know, protect the truth here.
He's still a bitch. Intifada, from Intifada account. He's still a bitch. They literally called Ben Gavir a good guy. Whoa,
Literally.
now we're just playing a crazy game of telephone.
They even say literally.
That's what I was
No,
wondering.
first of all, we didn't say that about Ben Gavir.
I know.
Are you serious? Did he educate himself since then, or is he just a spineless slime ball? Well, be surprised. You just don't know what you're talking about. Was this on behind the camera? They loved that one. Zombies, dead inside, no conscious. A raging Zionist cosplaying as a pro-Palestine supporter. All liked by the author. A sidestep check hook would fix that open mouth chewing. Okay, well, I mean...
I do have a problem with that.
Liked by author.
Wow, resorting to violence. Very shocking from the people who literally support terrorists. Wow, I can't believe that they're actually supporting violence, guys. Also, he's talking about Ethan's mouth. That might actually be Mike from PA, because last time I checked, that was the last guy who wanted Ethan to bleed from the corner of his mouth here, so...
He's not going to stop until he's bleeding out of the corner of his mouth.
So it seems like Hasan's entire goons...
It is crazy how the internet has given people who would die from a light jab to the chest the ability to take their community and call them to violence. These fucking Minecraft skeleton looking motherfuckers with the skin of pedophiles, they get so comfortable with saying the most violent shit, yet confronted in real life, they would fold like fucking paper. These people are so pathetic. That's why all they can do is say the most edgy shit so they can seem hard. God, these people get jump scared by a fucking 5-pound dumbbell.
Squad is in full effect here. They learn from the best Hamas piker, you know, endorsing violence. And I just wonder, like, how much harassment does Ethan actually have to endure for these people to understand? Keep in mind, this is Ethan, again, who agrees with 99% of their beliefs. The only disagreement is that he doesn't support Hamas terrorists. But anyways, moving on to Adam McIntyre. You might have heard this name before. He had some drama with Colleen Ballinger or whatever. But this is basically a YouTuber who openly supported the H3 Snark subreddit. The subreddit who was trying to dox and harass Ethan all this time. time. They led to the
Jesus.
CPS call on Ethan's kids, everything like that. So this guy basically supported this snark subreddit, and now his own snark subreddit called ICE on him, right? Reported him to ICE. So basically he got a little bit of
Jesus.
karma, and yeah, here's what he said about Ela.
From his tour.
People role-playing killing his wife.
Everyone! Ela Klein's in the house. Guys, she was just a secretary. Ela Klein.
Hey, scumbag,
What the
do you know about anything? Also, you're gonna tell me you're not snark? Are you actually gonna try to even lie and say that, bro? Give me a break. You're doing the like tattoo thing. Like that's the most snark playing loser shit ever. Dodging bullets. I said, wow, Adam McIntyre has been promoting and participating in my snark for a long time. He gives them literal shouts outs. So now that it's happening to him, he wants sympathy. Not so funny now, eh, Adam? I'm surprised you even have the nerve to post this. After the amount of snarking you've done, you are reaping what you sow. He literally is just the biggest opportunistic rat. And he rides from one snark to another. And then he cries victim when fucking the same shit he's been doing for years happens to him. He is the most pathetic person.
Oh, content creators promoting harassment of others and then crying when the harassment happens to them? Man, that sounds really familiar.
Maybe on all of YouTube.
Well, I can probably think of a couple more pathetic people like iDubbbz maybe, but to be honest, I feel like you can't cry victim when you were doing this shit to Ethan. You
Oh,
were
absolutely.
perfectly fine with endorsing endless amounts of harassment to Ethan, but suddenly when it happens to you, you're out here crying. Like this is exactly what he's been dealing with, but at that time you don't care, all right? Only when it happens to you. So anyways, this next part, Ethan talks about his video playing victim and Reddit's whole hypocrisy, how they will ban a subreddit harassing Adam or anybody on that side, but for Ethan, the harassment continues. His snark is still up. It seems like it will keep harassing Ethan until the end of time, despite the CPS call and everything, which is arguably way worse.
So if some person came there and reported him to ICE, that's horrible, right?
And that is horrible, obviously.
And absolutely his snark should be shut down, right? But what
I think we get the gist of this video. People are sucking balls. Ethan is still getting harassed. Nobody on Twitch is doing it. And to be honest, it's depressing me just even hearing about it. Just go support Ethan, man. This shit fucking sucks. It really does. I mean, I don't even know what to think, man. Like this is like some depressing ass shit. Like just to be completely honest, like this really is some depressing ass shit. It's just so bad. It disgusts me to my very core how every day shit gets worse. We're now going up to people in real life to harass them, and still nobody is doing anything about anything. This is enough to drive anybody crazy. It really is. Yeah, the vibes are completely fucked.